The bread basket and jewel of Africa. That is what Zimbabwe was once known for, because of a rich agriculture and tourism sector. Maybe things have changed, but we need to return back our former glory and status again. The world knows us because of our riches that lie in the fertile soils, natural resources, and great wonders of the world. One of Zimbabwe's strengths lies in its natural resources, our agriculture sector. What state is the industry right now? Will the rain bring any hope? What about investment, GMOs and lease agreements? How about command agriculture, 99-year leases and Fumvuza? Are they of paramount importance for our country to retain our bread basket and glory again? Well, let's find out on this edition of The Beauty of Zimbabwe. The rain brings a great deal of hope, especially after such an economic decline and pandemic. This previous season had bumper harvest, and a lot of people were saying it was better than the previous years. Well, so let's take a look at what needs to change. What do we need to start doing? What do we need to stop doing? And what should we stop doing? Zimbabwe is an agro-based economy. We know about the statement, but what does it mean? It means that about 75% of the GDP of this country comes from agriculture. And on industry, about 60% of all the raw materials in this country comes from agriculture. And talking about exports, agriculture produces more than 45% of the exports of this country, with tourism being first and agriculture coming second when it comes to foreign currency generation. But there's something so embarrassing about Zimbabwe currently. There's something that we really need to look at. Right now, Zimbabwe is even importing vegetables, fresh vegetables, mushroom, milk, meat. How can a country import even maize, its staple crop? This is just an indication on how bad we have been performing when it comes to agriculture in Zimbabwe. Now, there are 5 important things that we think we need to focus on. Number 1, financing farmers. Number 2, land tenure and investment. Number 3, farming infrastructure and agro-based technology. Number 4, engagement with stakeholders and young farmers. Number 5, command agriculture and Fumvuza. Everywhere you go around the world, farmers get significant share of support from the government. In America, the government spends about 28 billion each and every year to support local farmers. In Zambia, Botswana, Malawi, and South Africa, local commercial and smallholder farmers get a significant share of support from their governments. This is what we want in Zimbabwe. We need a smarter and more sustainable way of supporting and financing our farmers. If they fail, we fail as a country. They're important to us too. Taking a look into land tenure and investment, it really affects our production when it comes to agricultural produce. You remember the 99-year leases were structured in a way to give the bank the support and the confidence to invest in our farmers. We need also to embrace the same. The debate on GMOs should end now. We need to invest in our farmers and give them the confidence to look for funding even from the banks, because they have full ownership of their land. Now, diving into farming infrastructure and technology. Let me say this, climate change is real. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. This should ring a bell in our mind on how we approach water harvesting techniques and agro-based technologies, as well as technological advancement. Let me say this, the debate on GMOs should end now. It's high time we embrace them. We have seen the benefits from different countries. They are drought resistant, they maximize an efficient use of technology, and they provide almost the same nutrients as the natural ones. It's high time we end this debate and add more groups to the mix and methods also along the process. Have you ever realized that now young people are more proactive in agriculture sector? They are chieftains of the industry and are coming up with groundbreaking ideas and methods on how to regain our bread basket winning status glory again. This is attracting a lot of stakeholders as well as a lot of investors from different countries across the region and across the globe. And many farmers are also looking into young farmers as the future of agriculture in Zimbabwe. We can't just sit back and relax when we have a future to fight for. If you really support our agriculture sector and if we really support each other as young people, we will stop importing agricultural produce. Even taking a look at the most famous Terence Maposa, we have been making some waves in the air when it comes to agriculture. Now looking into how we can get the biggest slice of the cake, the government of Zimbabwe introduced Command Agriculture as a program to spearhead and also as a revival of our agriculture sector in Zimbabwe. There were some successes and some failures along the way, but significant progress was seen across its implementation in its various pillars. Now, last year, the government also introduced a new program that is more efficient called Fumvuza. When Fumvuza was introduced last year, it was introduced to spearhead the revival of the agricultural sector in our country. So far, we have seen its impact and benefited a lot from it. Its roadmap is very promising. We see prospects of a brighter future, and thousands of farmers have benefited from it. A lot of products, a lot of farming equipment have been channeled into the system. Fertilizers, seeds, and equipment was channeled in the system this previous season. Now, as we are preparing for this coming season, a lot of farmers are actually getting support from the government. Recently, President Ndowa also launched a program that supports young farmers when it comes to cows, cattle, as well as farming equipment and getting land for young farmers. This is a good move, and we are moving in the right direction in our agriculture sector. If you say our economy is built on agriculture, then we should show it in action. Agriculture is the backbone of this country. We should make it count. Now for the views and comments. We would like you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the subscription button below, and don't forget to click on the notification button as well. My name is Patrick Ndowa, and I'm your host.